What's up, y'all? You rocking with Moochie, and this is Moochilla's Reviews. So hit the hammer, cause you came through. And if you're finding my channel for the first time, please like, share, and subscribe. And what's up, y'all? It's Moochie. I'm back with another video, and I'm talking about Snowfall. This is season 5, episode 8. The name of the episode is Celebration. It's a celebration because Louie and Jerome got married. It's a celebration because everybody was off of that, high off of that, off of that LSD. It's a celebration because we gonna see how everybody was tripping off of it. It's a celebration because we're going to see a lot of truth come out. And I'm going to do a little breakdown of it. So let's get into it.
I tried your pager before Gustavo's.
Oh, yeah. That's probably the old number. What can I do for you?
I want to buy directly from you. I feel like we did good business for a long while there when Franklin was hurt.
Does Franklin know about this?
So Louie meets with Teddy, and she wants to buy directly from him. Franklin nor Jerome knows nothing about this meet, and now Teddy knows that too. Louie got in touch with Teddy through Oso, so she contacted Oso, and then they got together. Now, after all Franklin and Oso been through, my question is, will Oso warn Franklin? Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Sissy Saint meets with the Cuban nationalist, Ruben. She tells him about Jerome's wedding. At first, she says, I don't want to put my family in danger. I don't want to get my family in trouble. And then what does she do? She tells Ruben about Jerome's wedding, the date, the time, where it is, and all of that. So he's going to find a way of getting in and infiltrating this whole thing. Ruben did ask her, did she put the bug in Franklin's office? And she said she didn't. Next, Veronique goes to where Kane is. She introduces herself. She tells Kane that she's Franklin's girlfriend. She tells Kane that, you shot at me. She tells Kane that I'm having Franklin's baby. And is my baby safe? Or did you and him really call a truce? And are your intentions truthful? Am I safe here, or do I have to go back to my mom's? I'm still having trouble with this. I still think they are in cahoots together, and I think this was all for a facade. The reason why I say that is for the simple fact is Franklin knows nothing about her mother, but this dude she just meeting, she's going to tell him, oh, is it safe for me to stay here, or do I need to go stay with my mother? What the heck is that all about? I believe they are in cahoots together, and I'm still not trusting this broad. So as you know, Jerome is a happier person because he's helping his people, and he hasn't been angry. He hasn't had a drink in weeks, and he hasn't been angry in a couple of days. And what happens? Louie tells Jerome that she met with Teddy and that they are going to be working directly with Teddy from this point on. And now Jerome is torn. He has a drink, and he tells her, I will protect you, but I do not want to go to war with my family. The wedding ceremony begins. Everyone is in attendance. Franklin is the ring bearer. You see all the family is there. And I thought it was a very happy occasion. I liked the wedding. I liked the way they did their vows. I liked the way Jerome yelled out, hell yeah. But we got somebody listening in, and they got surveillance at their wedding. How much stuff will they hear? Next, we see Scully, and he's over by this chocolate fountain, y'all. Scully talks to the caterer, and he finds out that she's going to dip these strawberries in this chocolate and pass it around to everybody at the wedding. And he's got an idea in his head for the perfect wedding gift for the Saints. Now, I don't think Scully was being malicious. He just wanted everybody to have a good time.
To everybody?
Everybody who wants one.
Amen.
Now, we are at the reception, and there is somebody that is giving out champagne to everybody. And guess who it is, y'all? It's freaking Ruben, the Cuban nationalist. So he done worked his way inside this party. So now, you know he's the person that's responsible for all the bugs, the surveillance, the pictures that's being taken, because they're showing all of that at this time. We see Louie's cousin, Candy, and Johnny. They are at the wedding. They are from Little Rock, the Little Rock crew. And they outright tell Sissy that they work with their business partners with Louie. So a lot of talking is going on here. The LSD is starting to take effect on some of the people, and Franklin is one of them. He is already tripping out on this. Franklin had like 4 strawberries, y'all, because he had a whole plate of them because he didn't drink. Scully and Franklin have a conversation, and he tells him that he hopes Jerome enjoyed the wedding present that he gave him. He also says, only with the death of an ego can we walk a higher path. So he was speaking some righteous stuff to him, and I hope Franklin takes heed to it. Avi, he has some of the chocolate. Leon has some of the chocolate. Franklin can't even hold a conversation with him. He's trying to ask him about some book, and he's like all into his Black Power thing. And Franklin, he spazzes out and goes to the bathroom because he can't. He's like, I gotta go to the bathroom. I gotta pee. Before he runs off like a 4-year-old, though, Leon does tell him, look, no matter what, I will always be your friend, and we have to get Louie and Jerome on the same page. So we know that Franklin is starting to hallucinate now, and he sees Rob. And they have a conversation, and he's like, well, you didn't have to kill me. And he was like, you was on the pipe. And he was like, you didn't have to kill me. I would have never told on you, but you just want to control everything. And what goes around comes around. And he shoots Franklin, and Franklin really thinks he got shot. Did y'all notice the neighborhood news reporter rapper, Maurice, is the DJ at the wedding? So Jerome is looking out for his neighborhood. And Sissy, she's tripping off of the LSD now. And she asked Jerome, did he do this? And he's like, do what? You see Oso, he's bugging out. He done rolled around on the grass. His wife, all of them is on this LSD, y'all. And it's crazy. Even Einstein was on this. Einstein, Big D, all of them. Sissy goes to check on Franklin, and then they have a conversation. And at first the conversation starts out okay, and then it goes left. Sissy tells Franklin, how can you work with this white man that killed your father? That sets Sissy off, and she goes and confronts Ruben, thinking that he drugged everybody at the party. And she yells at him. And Avi was talking to Ruben, and he tells Ruben that he's Jerome's nephew business advisor. They calm Sissy down. Avi realized he talked too much, and he walked away. He got out of there. He got away from that person. Then he had another hallucination, Franklin, where he sees Veronique, and she's really big. And the word that she said that meant the most to me was betray you. Veronique also said you can't be a gangster and a family man at the same time. I hope Franklin takes heed to all of these hallucinations that he was having. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. This part was crazy to me too, because you see them booking in the back, right? Anywho, they was talking at the same time, confessing they love for each other. No matter what I did, no matter how I was, you loved me. That was crazy. Avi dropped some jewels to Leon, and I hope he takes heed to what he says about traveling and learning how to be a revolutionary. And it's okay to take some advice from a white man. I feel like Franklin really messed up with this. You know, this fool done called Teddy and told Teddy, I like you, but I know it's going to come a time where you have to kill me. And Franklin let him know straight up, I will kill you before you kill me. Trust and believe. And I think it kind of shook Teddy. But Parissa shook him out of it and said, well, we know he's at the wedding, so let's go to this house and get all of this information you need. Next, we see Little Rock Johnny and Big D, and they are going at it. They fighting, but they are having fun. Like, he's like, ooh, it's good to get it out. This is crazy to me. But Wanda is the voice of reason to everybody that is tripping out off of this LSD, because she's the only one that didn't have any because she's allergic to chocolate. Wanda stops them from fighting. They hug it out, and that's that. Even though Leon is tripping out, he tells Wanda he wants to go to Africa and he wants her to come with him. And it was something she wanted to hear, but not with Leon being in this state of mind. So she's kind of bummed out about it. She doesn't feel good about it. She feels kind of hurt. This part right here with Franklin having a conversation with his younger self, Damson Idris did his thing with this. This to me was the best part of the episode. All I'm hoping is that they did not have a listening device in here, because they're going to hear bodies, 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 you, him.
My God, you listen to yourself? God damn, nigga. What about Mr. Wright? What about him? What about Kevin? And even Rob, or man, boy, your dad? And all the niggas you and your little motherfucking minions done plotted on in between. Tiana, Khadijah, Lenny, Carvel, him, her, bodies.
Teddy is in Franklin's house and he's getting all the pictures of all the transactions from this account. So I don't know if the money's gone. I don't know if he's going to take his money. It's kind of confusing, but it seemed like him and Parissa, they are a thing. He seemed like he like her and she really like him. So I want to know if she going to stab him in the back. Is she going to betray him? Okay, this is the last dance of the night, y'all. And Franklin cuts in the dance with Louie. And he tells her, you know, I always loved you since I was a kid. So he always looked at her even as an auntie, even before the marriage. I should have made you a 50-50 partner. And she basically says it's too late for that. We need to go in our separate directions. And this looked like it doesn't sit well with Franklin. Louie didn't even wait till after the wedding, y'all. Crooked ass Buckley got his eyes on Kane. And he's ready to pounce on dude. So he's ready to take him out. Now, I want to know what's going to be the consequences and the repercussions to this. And will it affect Franklin or will it just affect Louie? Let me know what y'all think in the comments. That was my trailer breakdown for the episode of Power Force Trust. The episode is called Trust. Please like, share, and subscribe. Hit the hammer because you came by. Please leave what you think in the comments and tune in for my future videos. Talk to you soon. Later. Ew.